Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by Lakes and the Hills. And we are here on paragliding. But today, more than me, I want my wandering monks to share with you lessons that I have learned from a very beautiful activity and life-changing lessons that I heard. I thought you should see it, hear it, and feel it and experience it. Here are my wandering monks for all of you.
Happy morning! I'm Sanjay from Wandering Monks. The first day of Wandering Monks, we had river rafting. I've not done river rafting before, and river rafting in Ganga was like amazing. The coordination with all my teammates, 4 of them, 6 of them, we enjoyed. The instruction given by the guide was followed by everybody, and whenever I used to dip in water, a different Sanjay would come outside. That was very good realization for me. And everywhere, wherever it was instructed, jump, we jumped and we enjoyed. Thank you so much. Love you.
Happy morning. I'm Srishti from Wandering Monks. So the first day of Wandering Monks, we did river rafting. And I learned such a beautiful thing. There was still water and rapids in between. And as water is the purest form of God, the water was God for me the whole journey. And in the stills, when the water was just flowing normally, the water didn't touch me. The water was just below the raft and I was just rafting and going ahead. But during the rapids, that in life, which I relate to it as during the turbulences, during the difficulties, during the challenges, in difficult times, the water touched you. Whenever there was turbulences, the water splashed on my face and it was as if the God was touching me through water. And the one thing I learned from this is, in normal life, when life is going amazing, just good, normal, the water is still just below you. The God is just away from you. And only during the turbulences, you can experience God. You can remember God. You can walk with God. You can touch the God and the God experiences you and you experience God. And this was my learning from rafting. Thank you so much.
Happy morning everyone, I'm Parth Lakhani from Wandering Monks. The first day of Wandering Monks, we did river rafting and the experience was at another benchmark level. River rafting, basically the water is sometimes very still and sometimes it's gushing. The flow is immensely fast and sometimes the flow is immensely slow. And during river rafting, our raft was pushed back by one of the strong rapids. Rapids meaning the fast tides in the Ganga river. So our boat was pushed back and we just came back. And again we held our paddles and with more force we went ahead. So one of my learning in this experience, in this incident was sometimes there are opportunities and you are not completely competent enough for to face that opportunities. So you might be pushed back, but that doesn't mean you wouldn't get a second opportunity. So pick up the paddles, row the boat faster so that you can just flow the strong rapid. And in life, those opportunities will be yours once you're competent enough. Thank you and loving you so much.
Happy morning. Hi, I'm Prachi from Wandering Monks. Just another learning from the river rafting process that we had. There's a rhyme, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. So is life, no? There were so many turbulences that we went through in that river rafting. There were so many rapids that came in between. But still, we just stood strong. We just stood to our grounds. And that is what made us stand there. And when the water was just flowing in its own way, when there were no turbulences, we were just happily enjoying. This rhyme is so perfect for whatever process that we went through. Thank you so much.
Hi, happy morning. I'm Jayant Verma and I'm a wandering monk. Today I'm going to share my experience of rafting. So before that, I just want to talk about adventure sports. Whenever you do an adventure sport, I think it gives you such a great perspective about life that you end up learning a lot. So I'll share what I learned from rafting. So when we were rafting, there were different grades of rapids. There was a grade 1 rapid which would be very small. Then there would be a grade 2 rapid. Similarly, there was a grade 4 rapid which was humongous. Like it had the capability of turning your raft upside down. Imagine. And our instructor, our guide in the raft, he said that whenever we're going through a big rapid, I might ask you to get down. And get down means that you just have to come inside the raft and hold the rope. Now, what I learned from that was that the rapids in the river were like the problems you face. They can be small problems of grade 1. They can be big problems of like grade 4. Now, what's important is that whenever you're facing a problem that's very big, you don't have to stay on the surface. Because if you just stay on the surface and fight the problem, there is a chance that problem might take you away with itself. So instead, whenever you're going through a big problem in life, just come back to the center of the raft, come back to center of your being and find your center. Because when you do that, you will see that the problems on the outside don't really matter that much if you're centered in your own being. Instead, if you're sitting on the outside, the rapid will come and it will take you with it. So it was just like such a brilliant lesson that I learned. And the most beautiful part was that nobody had to teach me this lesson. The experience of facing the rapid and just coming back into the raft was so beautiful that it automatically clears everything in your mind. And I think that is the beauty of being in Wandering Monks, that every experience you learn, it's not just theoretical. It's like it changes you from inside. So that's why I'm like forever grateful for being a part of this Wandering Monk and for the people that are around me. Like they're so loving people. So, you know, like my life is just amazing and I'm on top of the world. Thank you so much. Love you so much.
Happy morning, I'm Chavi from Wandering Monks. It's my first Wandering Monks and the first thing we did was river rafting. Yeah, when the instructor was giving us instructions, one thing that I learned from there was no matter how many times we've done river rafting, everybody paid attention. So I think it's very important to pay attention to little details in life. And one more thing that I learned from river rafting was if the water is very still, there's no joy or there's no interesting things happening. So when turbulences or the rapids come in, it makes your life interesting. It does something to you. You experience something. In the same way, life is also exactly how river rafting was. If it's one simple line, it's just nothing. With those problems, those challenges, I think you learn something and you grow out of it. And that's such a beautiful thing. So thank you so much. Love you so much.
Happy morning. Loving you all so much. I'm Nikesh from the Wandering Monks and it has been amazing. The first day when we went to river rafting in the Ganges River, the thing which lingers into my mind even now is the guide coming and shouting Ganga Maiya ki jai, and everyone standing over there just goes with it, goes with the flow, and the love that they all have for the Ganga Maiya is amazing, and truly we all felt that. In the river rafting, during the process, I think it was so amazing. The turbines, the tides, I mean, anything you just say is so mesmerizing to see, so mesmerizing to feel. And I guess the faith increased when the fear was not there at that point of time. I think it was such an amazing experience for me that I can't just describe by words. It was a feeling and I want all of you to just feel the same. Come with us, have an amazing day. Have an amazing day ahead. Thank you so much.
And that were the lessons from all the Wandering Monks in this Wandering Monks. And I think all of them were so profound, so beautiful. I believe we all can learn, understand and implement. With this belief, let's start this beautiful day. Here we go. I believe I can.